Hey, SBG solution-based gang, like, share, subscribe. Say no to rim, brothers, mothers, fear and sell no good suckers. Hype him up, hype him up. Shouts out Sharoon, Bracy, and the Waters. Wake up morning show, salute, big dog, shout out to the Lure. PH, give a salute, Brownsville, SBG solution-based gang.
Let's go! Good day, everyone. How are we doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well on this beautiful day. It's gorgeous outside. We should be enjoying our goddamn selves. Such a beautiful day. Beautiful last night. I just got in the house not too long ago. Worked about 20-something hours. I ain't getting no sleep. But it's no sleep for the wicked. We got to keep on grinding. We got to keep on pushing. That's what we need to do. It is what it is. Hey, Miss Jane, I'm out here grinding. No sleep right now. Just all energy. I was up since 4 in the morning yesterday. Knocked out some stuff. And then I got a late night call, 10 p.m. to now. So I've been out grinding. NoSleep.com. I was like, hey, before I lose all this energy, because once I crash, it's going to be over. So I was like, well, I still have the energy. Let's get out here and start grinding. You feel me? So I wanted to have a little conversation. You know, I don't like to waste nobody's time. I like to get straight into the conversation. I know it's going to crash bad too. But it's all good. Last night, man, shout out to DJ Witch Doctor because he was able to keep me up because it was a long drive while I was working. So shout out to them. They was having an interesting conversation about the whole tether talk. It was interesting to say the least. How people just want to ignore, you know, what is actually going on. I find it weird when somebody's expressing how they feel. The other person want to tell you how they feel about you, which is wild and crazy to me. I just don't understand it. Salute Smitty, salute Josh, what it do? And I never really understood that. Yeah, I need some water for sure. And I just never understood it. And what it brings me to is this whole, did y'all see the whole situation with Jasmine Crockett and the whole Trump supporters? Did y'all see it? And it was just so interesting to me. Because I don't understand how this keep on happening. So have you ever, because you know I don't like to waste nobody's time, so good day, everybody. If you feeling good, you feeling great, show me that productive up and say good day back. I really appreciate it. But I just wanted to know, have you ever noticed how it seems as being a black woman in Congress is like being the only sober person at a frat party? Everybody's yelling, throwing stuff, and she is just there trying to keep the country from puking on itself. So, Jasmine Crockett, Congresswoman from Texas, smart, sharp, hair laid, edges snatched. She's like, if Angela Davis had a degree and a TikTok account. She's out here doing the work, speaking the truth. And what happens? Some lady by the name, she's on the Donald Trump side. Her name is Laura Lomer. Who sounds like, you know, she sounds like a villain from the Dollar Tree comic book section. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's what she sounds like to me, goddamn. And so with that being said, right? So, you know, she comes out of nowhere. And she starts saying, you ghetto black Who hates America? Hold up. First of all, if you're going to insult someone, at least be creative. It's not even a good roast. It's just racism with no seasoning. That's racism boiled in water. That's racism from someone who thinks soul food is just chicken with a little extra mayo. And to me, the wildest part about it, like Lorma said it like she was dropping some kind of facts, like she was delivering the Gettysburg's address. That's not a speech. That was like what she did was more of a hate crime with Wi-Fi. But Jasmine, on the other hand, she didn't flinch. She didn't cry. She didn't even clap back with a your mama joke, because I would have. I ain't gonna lie. I would have did it. I wouldn't have wasted no time, goddammit. I wouldn't waste no time. I guess so. Yeah, I guess you always need a villain. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I'm telling you, new culture empire, I'm telling you. It's for real, man. Right? So she stood tall. Because to me, this black woman in pods have been dodging verbal bullets, you know, just like other black women in politics has been dodging verbal bullets since Shirley Chisholm. When she walked into Congress wearing that goddamn crown made of steel and some goddamn sass. Let's talk about history for a second. You think this is new? This is not new. So you think Crockett was the first black woman to get dragged for speaking the truth? What about Ida B. Wells? Ida B. Wells. In the 1800s, exposing lynchings. While white folks was like, can we just smile? No. Harry Tubman was freeing slaves. While people were like, but is she bipartisan? No, stop. So when we fast forward to today, and Jasmine Crockett says Charlie Kirk rhetoric is harmful to people of color, and she's right. The rhetoric it is harmful to people of color. She's right about that. Charlie Kirk, he talks about race like it's a goddamn conspiracy theory. We ain't here to ruin no goddamn Thanksgiving. Let's just be honest about what's really going on. I would have said a lot more. I would have been wilding out if it was me. You know me. I'm gonna talk my talk. So you know, so Congress, they vote to honor this dude, and you know, Jasmine was like, nah, she ain't clapping for that. And here comes Lomer, mad like she just found out Beyonce voted Democrat. So what? And here's the thing: when a black woman speaks the truth, America gets uncomfortable for some strange reason. It's like watching your grandma read your diary, and we know y'all got some sick things in y'all diary. You know she's right, but you still want to hide underneath the bed. And the backlash, oh, it was swift. You know what I'm saying? Twitter lit up like a goddamn barbecue in Wakanda. So people was out there, they was cooking it up. People from all sides like, yo, Lorma, you went too far. Even folks who usually vote like their ancestors' own plantations, like, yeah, that right there, that was racist. And that's just the truth of the matter, because her truth, right? So Jasmine Crockett didn't just stand up for herself. She stood up for every black woman who's ever been told she's too loud, too angry, or too ghetto for the room. So we understand what these dog whistles are. So I don't know why we be trying to act like we don't understand. So they saying escape the Democrat plantation. I'm not gonna be at the cookout. It's okay. What you mean by escape the Democrats' plantation? That is a wild statement to say. So what plantation should I go on? I should go on the Republic's plantation? I don't understand. Are you saying the Republican is not a plantation? I don't rock with either side. I rock for who's doing the best thing for me at the time. And that's the real issue that people be having. They keep trying to make it like it's some kind of gang banging situation, David. But this ain't no gang banging situation. That's nice that Lyndon B. Johnson said that. However, we need to start getting people to understand that we can vote what is in our best interest. It doesn't matter if it's on the Democratic side or the Republican side, liberal, conservative. It doesn't matter as long as we getting things moving better for us as a people. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle it's coming from. And that's the truth of the matter. For some reason, people just cannot deal with the truth. They keep trying to make it as a gang-banging situation. Like we really have some goddamn Democrats and Republicans. And it's just not true. Because there's no way that you're going to say that the things that Charlie was, his rhetoric, what was representing, that it was good for black people. He was talking down on us and he was lying on us literally. He is literally using statistic in an evil way. Well, you want to say that he was doing it by accident, he just got it wrong. No, he didn't just get it wrong because he's somebody that is dealing in statistics all the time. It was a part of his talking point. So we got to have people to just be honest and speak the truth about what's happening. And there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why people are fighting so hard to make it seem like one side is better than the other. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you on. Are we getting things done? Because if you just strictly on the right side, you're not getting things done for black folks neither. You got to vote for what's in your best interest for your people and whatever your people means to you. So this whole idea that one side is better than the other is nonsense. This is what the media, especially this new version of the media, this YouTube, social media platform type of situations, kick and start and all these other things, they make you to believe that one side is better than the other. It's crazy to me. What up, Haitian? It's wild to me to hear people really think that one side is not a plantation while the other side is a plantation. Are you listening to what your favorite Republican is saying? Are you listening to what your favorite Democrat is saying? We got a long way to go, man. We got a long way to go. And let's be real, Congress is messy. It's like a reality show with less talent and more subpoenas. But Jasmine, she is in there like a Jedi with a law degree. She's fighting the empire with a side part and a microphone. So what we do to support her? We amplify her voice. That's what we need to do. We remind folks that being unapologetically black and brilliant is not a crime. It's a superpower. It's okay because in the end, Jasmine didn't just survive this verbal racist attack. She exposed it. She's turning into a teachable moment. She made America look in the mirror and ask, why do we keep on electing trolls with Wi-Fi? And that, my friends, is a part of the progress. Absolutely, HC Ball One. What's up, Black Beauty? Good day to you. Don't worry about how I'm doing it. Don't worry about how I'm doing like I'm doing it for TV, all right? Furious Styles, please. I don't know what that has to do with the topic. Furious Styles. This ain't my usual time that I go on, but it is what it is. You can have your opinion about whatever you want to have your opinion about. It is what it is. But talk about the topic. See, the problem is that a lot of people feel like just because somebody has some kind of clout that they just right because they have clout. No, he has a lot of sheep follow him. And maybe Furious Styles, you're not listening to my words. Maybe you just like Angry Man because of his clout. Which is fine. But listen to his words. Is his words actually benefiting you? Is his words going to benefit your daughter? Is his words going to benefit your wife? Is his words going to benefit your family? You let me know. And if you listen to whatever man you listen to words, and you feel like they are benefiting you, then fine. Keep it pushing in that direction. But I do understand this. Majority of those people that is on the black conservative side, they are not pushing things that is beneficial to my family. See, I could talk about the topic. I don't need to talk about a person. And this is what's wrong with a lot of people. They are so concerned with views and numbers and all that shit. That shit don't mean nothing. I guess so. I think so, Miss Jayla. I think they both running at the same time. It's okay. Hey, Red to Muse. So, like, it's okay. Like, so many people are more concerned about views and what it looks like. It shows people are more concerned with who is popular than who is telling the truth. And that's a scary thing, especially for men to be more concerned about who's popular instead of who's telling the truth. Thank you, Nay. But this is because a lot of men, they got too much estrogen in their body, so they are more concerned about who looks good and who's the cool person, which is weird to me. Me personally, I don't really give a damn about none of that. I care about who is speaking the truth and who is giving me the message that's going to help me and give the best benefits for my family. Not just because the person is popular. This is why a lot of people be failing in life because they just following what is popular. Oh, if he's popular, it must be the truth. I'm just going to follow that. This is why people like Angry Man could harm societies. This is why people like Myron Gaines can harm societies and make men form this double-mindedness in their mind. Because in real life, most of these men know what they're supposed to do. But when they listen to people like Myron, Tommy, Angry Man, they get double-minded because these men are charismatic and they say some truthful things. But for the most part, they BS. We see it. We know it. For some reason, we act like we don't understand. Strange. So shout out to Jasmine, right? In my opinion. She keeps speaking the truth. She keep rocking her hair, makeup, all those things. And she keep making racists uncomfortable because it's America is going to hell. It's going to need more Crockett and less Loma. It is what it is. And if Jasmine Crockett is ghetto, then I say let's ghetto up Congress. Let's ghetto up justice. Let's ghetto up the truth. Because if ghetto means fearless, brilliant, and unbothered, then baby, I want my democracy served with hot sauce and a side of Crockett. God damn it. What's up, Renee? That's what I want. Shout out to my girl, Red to Music. I want to Red to Music hit the panel and have a conversation with me because I want to know what happened with it because I see she did the goddamn what's the thing called? The whole autism thing. I thought that was interesting as well. Tylenol is making kids autistic? Sheesh. Sheesh. Let me see how we hit the like buttons. Okay. About this one. Let me see. What up, Paris? We know that boy wild as hell. Let me see. Where is it? No, not that one. All right. Let me pin that to the top. Yeah, for sure, Joshua. I believe so as well. She's definitely I'm sorry, Miss Jalen. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? She is definitely shaking things up and being honest. And a lot of people are just not being honest in this day and age. Just like the conversation last night about the tether talk. I thought that was wild and egregious. And then just like a lot of people with this whole Charlie Kirk situation, I seen No Cap Tiffany with Freezy last night. He was having a show about the Charlie Kirk fatigue. It's a real thing. Like, I'm starting to have white fatigue. I know ain't no book written on it or nothing like that. However, it is starting to feel a little strange out here. And I don't understand for the life of me. Why is it so difficult for us to be honest about what's going on? We know that it's something strange going on. We know that man looked like he got assassinated. Not by, I don't even think it's by the dude that they got. I think it happened somewhere else. I think he got shot in the back of the head. To be honest. And for some reason, Black conservatives feel like they are doing the right thing, which is weird. Even though they don't have no policies that they are pushing to say that this is the right thing. That's the scariest part to me. And anybody can hit the link and we can have a conversation. So where is the policies that you're pushing for Charlie Kirk to say this is for Americans, that you are going to benefit as well? Because we see what they are pushing. They are not pushing for equality for Americans. They are pushing that, only the majority is going to do well. And this is why it also clashes with the whole tether talk. Because one thing I do understand is that, so with the majority of people in America, they always bring in the other people that look like them, like the Italians, the Polish, the Irish, and so if they say that they are all white. And for some reason, like, they don't talk. So the ones that are tethering on to white Americans, like the Italians and the white, everybody that's considered white, and also have their own nationalities. Those white folks do not talk down on white Americans, is the issue that Black people in America is having with the whole tether talk. That is the issue with the Black tether talk. Is that while the other side, the majority of people in America, while they are trying to push what they are pushing, they're not talking down on the majority in America. So the Irish, the Polish, the Russians, and so on and so forth, anybody that consider themselves white in America, even the Arabs and all those things, those people that are able to whitewash their face, they're not talking down on white Americans. And so all we saying is the people that is tethering on to the FBAs, the Black Americans, stop talking down on Black Americans, because you are the minority of the minority. We supposed to be working together. What's up, Genesis? That's what's supposed to be happening. We're supposed to be working together. And the main reason why we can't work together, because nobody seems to want to just keep it honest all across the board. Way too many people want to keep on muddying the waters when we just be honest about how we feel about each other. And that's a scary thing. When Black conservatives, they are just blind to what Black Americans is going through in totality, that's a scary thing. How are you just going to ignore what I'm going through and say that what I'm saying doesn't make sense when you most likely gone through it as well? Shit. Let me drink some of my water. What's up, sugar? Real love. Good shit. What it do? And I just think it's just so weird that we cannot just come together as a people for one understanding. Because once we get together and say, hey, this is what my plight is, this is what your plight is, let's get it together. The tea is that they keep going at my girl Jasmine Crockett, sugar bum. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. They keep coming at our people. I don't like this ish. I don't like people not speaking up for what's right. I don't like people keep sweeping it under the rug and act like just because she's tough or they keep trying to act like she's some kind of ghetto woman. When she's the one that usually is getting attacked, she's usually answering to somebody else because they'll keep trying to make her this angry black woman. You know how they keep trying to do her, which is weird to me. When they keep saying she's uneducated, like this is wild. And the worst part about it, a lot of black conservatives would be like, yeah, well, she is loud and obnoxious. She wears weaves. Like, what do that have to do with her words? Is what she's saying truthful and honest? That's the main situation. And I just don't understand why so many black conservatives are willing to ignore the truth of the matter. They just ignore all the red flags that is given at us. And she was just really upset that, let me see, maybe I could play the video. She was just upset that, people act like Charlie wasn't saying what he was saying. We unlocked said Jasmine for prayers. Hey, what's up, Reese? Yeah, sugar bum. I ain't gonna lie. They all moving pretty fast. Them snakes in the grass. It is a little scary. That's why we got to keep it low. It could be a slow situation, sugar bum. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people, when we start to have the conversations and they can't maintain the topic, they gotta put in some. You know how crazy it'd be. So we be having the conversation and say, "Hey, Charlie said such and such and such," and then they will go and say, "Oh, so you saying that he's supposed to die because he said such and such?" No, I'm not saying that's what it's supposed to be. I'm saying that this man was not for peace. This man was not about equality. This man was not about living civilly. Yeah, he say he's conservative, but really in reality, he is a Christian nationalist. And we understand that Christian nationalist is a dog whistle for something else. And I don't understand why they fight so hard like it is not the truth. And anybody that's on the other stream, if you want to hit the link you can hit the link on the other stream, and that's where the link is, so you can join the conversation. I'm just ranting. I'm on about 20. I'm on 30 something hours, no sleep. So before I crash, I wanted to talk to my peoples. I haven't did an afternoon stream in a long time because I've been hella busy, which is a good thing. You feel me? Which is a good thing. Sugar Bump, it is a little interesting because they really think. So here's the problem. What I'm really saying, Sugar, is that a lot of them, they hear a piece of the talking point and they think they can run with the talking point. Then when people could just piece in together what they are saying, they cannot talk to the topic. They only can talk to their belief of the topic. And that's where they get lost. And this is when they start to look very coonish. That's when they start to look very crazy. Because they are believing in somebody else's ideology that they don't even believe in or they don't understand themselves. So when people just hearing them speaking, it's like, hey, so how does this benefit you? They have no answer for it. Like this dude came in the chat earlier. You got to get off the Democratic plantation. What you think, the Republican doesn't have a plantation too? It's crazy to me. When these people are not pushed, like, we see the agenda that it keeps on pushing and pushing forward. Hey, it is what it is. And so, like Bubba Homeschool, right? It's my guy, I think. I don't know. He just like to troll me. I don't know. Because he know 90% of the time he agrees with me. He just like to disagree with me in public. I don't know why. What's wrong with him? Why does he does that? He says, I'm the racist. I don't know how. I don't know how, because I do not push or preach for any politics or bills to be passed that is going to harm a certain different race than mine. And that is the difference. I call it how I see it, Bubba. So if somebody is talking against their own best interest, I'm sorry, I don't know what to call that. Maybe I should call it Stockholm syndrome. Maybe they're not coons. Maybe they're not Toms. Maybe they just have Stockholm syndrome. They are fighting for the person that kidnapped them. How you don't understand that? Literally, when we hear these conversations and we just say, hey, prove your point. What are you talking about? They start talking about something that has nothing to do with the conversation at hand. All right, so if that is the case, Bubba Homeschool, people talking for their race, best interests are racist. So therefore, are you going to say, by definition, Charlie Kirk is a racist? Donald Trump is a racist? Because then if you say that, and then I could agree with you. If you want to say by definition that they was pushing what is best for their race, and by that definition, they are racist, and then I would say, you know what? You got it, Bubba. Let's see what Bubba say. Bubba, are you going to say that Charlie Kirk was a racist because he was pushing and talking for the best interest of his race? Go ahead, Bubba. You could do it. Go ahead, Bubba. You could do it. Let me hear you. If he was pushing, I got to ask you. Let me ask it again, Bubba. If Charlie Kirk and Donald Trump is pushing for what's best for their race, are they racist? Because they actually was. Absolutely. They said it many a times. Come on. Don't make me find no goddamn clips. I see it, and this is the deflection. Now I don't know what I'm talking about. You have never listened to Charlie Kirk. Only clips out of context. It's sad. It's sad. It's kind of crazy, Bubba. Like I thought you was gonna hold tight and hold. Reese, you like the horizontal better? Bubba, if I was truly a racist, I would have kicked you out a long time ago. I would have said, hey, get him out of here. But no, I do not. We have a back and forth shows. If you know what I'm saying, I don't say nothing racist against you, all your people. Malik, that's an interesting point. The world is better and safer place without Charlie and those with his ideologies. Those ideologies were a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like those ideologies was crazy. And so here's the thing, Bubba. You keep saying that I'm a racist, but you cannot pinpoint anything racist that I said. I never called you no goddamn what? I had never in my life, Bubba. Even though that was a funny one, I might need to, if I ever feel like being a little racist, I might have to steal that one, Bubba, but I ain't never called nobody that. Are you crazy? Bubba loves the troll, goddamn. But nah, Bubba, I ain't never you never actually heard me. I disagree with a lot of people that you may like. I disagree with Donald Trump a lot. But I do agree with him. I'll give you this, Bubba. I do agree with Donald Trump and this whole autism take and these vaccination takes. I agree with Donald Trump with that. I think we need to look a little deeper into the vaccinations. It's something going on with them. I'm not sure what. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but it's something going on with it. I don't know about that new culture. From non-blacks, Jasmine confirms the stereotypes. That's racist already. If you believe in the stereotype instead of listening to what she's saying. I see too much. I don't give, but her losing her seat wasn't because of her skin color. It was because of her. Maybe that's a possibility. I know one thing I do understand though, the new culture empire is that she was being antagonized a lot. She was antagonized a lot, and then they always choose her response to somebody antagonizing her as to confirm their bias. That is the problem that I have with these situations. Yeah, Malik, you know what I'm saying? Like a broke clock can be right twice a day for sure. And I think Donald Trump could possibly be right about the vaccinations. So I give Bubba that. Like, see, I'm not going to just act like he did all bad things, right? So if he's going to get them to start looking a little bit deeper into these vaccinations and see what's actually happening to America while we have so much autism, like it wasn't this much autism when I was growing up. Or maybe it was. Maybe that's why we are dealing with the people that we're dealing with as adults. Maybe maybe a lot of these black conservatives, maybe their mama took Tylenol. I never thought of it. Shit. Maybe black conservative parents took Tylenol. And maybe that's what we're dealing with today. Maybe a lot of black conservatives need to just ask their mama, hey, ma, did you take Tylenol when you was pregnant with me? Right, the ADHD, right, I guess so, yeah. But a lot of people were taking Tylenol back in the days, Miss Jalen. I agree. A lot of people was taking Tylenol, goddammit. So the new culture empire, he says her message got lost with her theatrics. I don't think she had theatrics. I think she was speaking the truth, and she was also combating people in real time. She tried too hard to prove she belonged instead of just doing her job, looking for too many moments, too many opportunities to prove herself. Got her out. Damn, that's crazy to me. Her just fighting back with words that's the problem, is that when she does it, it was exaggerated. New culture. Come on, legacy. Like we know that she was combating somebody else. When she said the blonde beach body situation, that person was attacking her first. And her troll was just better. Her jokes were better. She was able to talk shit better than her. Just like the other woman that threatened we could go outside. She threatened to physically hit the woman. And nobody said anything to that white lady that was threatening Jasmine Crockett. Come on, we got to call it fair. Come on. We seen it. I don't know why we act like we don't understand what happened. You know what I'm saying, Malik? I don't understand it neither. Like it wasn't the way how it is now. Like, yeah, it was a few dudes that had ADHD or something of that nature, but the way how it is now is just a little different. I think America need to look into what's going into these vaccines and why is it affecting so many young people. Because we have Robert Downey Jr. that said his kid was fine up until his 6th vaccination. When he got a vaccine, he was all good at 8 years old. Everything was fine. His kid was cool. He said his kid got a goddamn vaccination, and then 1 week later, his kid had autism. I don't know. I just think it's something that we need to look into. I'm not saying that vaccines are causing it, but I'm saying it's something that we need to look at. Why do we still need 26 vaccines today? It's just something I think they need to look into. I'm just not so sure I'm sold that the vaccines is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Why do we need 26 vaccines? Who's still getting chickenpox? If I got the vaccine and the woman that I'm with, she got the vaccine, wouldn't my kid naturally be vaccinated through the egg and the sperm? Byron Turner, I want my check too. I'm about to go find my mama took some goddamn Tylenol. Shit. Let me call my mom. You go call my mom. Hey, Ma, did you take some goddamn? Let me go find out my mama took some goddamn Tylenol. I need me a damn check. Since I can't get no goddamn reparations, I need some goddamn Tylenol reparations there, goddamn it. Because I promise you, I promise you, a lot of these goddamn black conservatives, they on that, their mama was on that Tylenol, goddamn. Oh, what's up, Natasha? How you doing? Yeah, man. And I wonder what's really going on with with the Tylenol and the Trump and all that. Like, why is it coming out now? That's another thing, right? So Latasha said they are children that is unvaccinated that has autism. All right. But is it so? That is a great observation. I'm pretty sure that is 100% true. That somebody that's never been vaccinated in the Amish community or the J community, that they have some autistic behaviors. However, we got to make sure that those kids are not related. The parents wasn't related. I'm just saying. I don't know, Natasha. I don't know. What it wasn't Robert Downey Jr. It was Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro said his son, all of a sudden he got a shot. Things wasn't moving the same. That's all I know he said. I don't know if it's truthful or not. I don't know. That's what he said. All I know, 26 vaccines is a lot. Absolutely. I think Down syndrome was way bigger than anything like autistic or ADHD. I agree. Miss Jalen, it was when his swimmers were still swimming, okay? It wasn't. God damn. He didn't have no old swimmers. Well, he had geriatric swimmers, Miss Jalen. What's up, Byrie? You know, it could have a lot to do, like maybe a lot of those vaccines just have these a lot of metals in it. It's possibility. All I know is that also I heard people say they detoxed their child and got a lot of metal out of their child's body, and all of a sudden they wasn't so autistic. I don't know. I don't know if it's truthful or not. But I do believe that we need to look into it. We should not need that many vaccines in this day and age. We do not need that many vaccines in this day and age, in my opinion, because people are living much longer. Like 1950s, I think people was living to 40-something years old. We're not living in that time anymore. People are making it to 70, 75, 80. I just seen some guy 102 years old. I think we living longer. This is why they scared of Social Security, Ms. Jalen. They are afraid that people are going to outlive the goddamn Social Security. What's the name of the bridge? Shit, I just might want to buy it. I don't know. I might want to buy it. Sugar bum, I don't know what you talking about. I am considered a doctor. I done delivered babies. You know what I'm saying? Sugar bum, I done delivered baby. I done pulled my babies out the vagina. Come here, and gave it a kiss with all the damn juices on it. Mwah! You know what you talking about? I done moved the nurse over. I said, move over, nurse. I got this. I said, listen here, lady. I love you. Gave her a kiss. Mwah! This is what you gotta do. Put your chin down, breathe, and when you feel that contraction, you're gonna push with your abdominals. And got my baby up out of there. That's right, Stacy Glow, with all the goddamn juices. Kiss my baby. Mwah! So I don't know what Sugar Bump talking about. I'm a doctor, god damn it. Make sure y'all hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. What's up, Dimples? You feel what I'm saying, Stacy? When I'm starting to feel sick and all that, Sugar Bum, I go drink some water, grind up some ginger, boil some cloves, some lime. I boil it all up and drink it. And then my body just got Dr. Bracy. Yeah, Sugar Bum, that's what I do. I got these healing hands. That's why I don't even touch nobody. I might touch you, you might be healed. I'm just like, wow, touch you, like, I can walk again. Healing. All right, so at least New Culture, he's keeping it fair. He said Stacey Abrams was cool. All right. So, you know. What's up, cuz? Lovejoy, I actually believe that a lot of these black conservatives, they mama took Tylenol when she was pregnant. That's what I think is happening. And I think Donald Trump, he discovered some very truthful things about what's going on in these black conservatives out here. That they mama took Tylenol. This is why they cannot just, hey, you know what? Maybe I should vote for what's best for me, because they mama took Tylenol. Oh man, definitely. It's something about being red pill, incel, manosphere, black conservative. All those people, they got the same ideology, Tylenol syndrome. They got Tylenol syndrome. That's what's going on, Lovejoy. Damn, we just figured it out. All red pill incel manosphere, no good suckers. Black conservatives all up in there. They mama took some Tylenols. I don't know what was stage 3. I don't know what trimester it was in, but they took some goddamn Tylenol. That's why they be acting the way how they act. Damn, Renee, I don't know. But one thing I do understand is this: that when I was going to school, it was 2 different kind of buses. It had the regular bus, and then it had the short one. And then for some reason, after high school, it was no more short buses. Like maybe they should have like a different like MTA bus for them or MTA subway car. They should have the short train, and then they got the regular people train. I think that's the only thing Walmart has done correctly. That's the only thing Walmart has done correctly. They separate the regular workers from the Tylenol used pregnancies. Because when you go to Walmart, you could clearly see who mama took Tylenol. That's all I'm saying. Like, oh, you a Tylenol baby. Oh, I see. Now I understood it. Before I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it before. Now I get it. Now I get it. That's why I don't go in there, man, because that's where all the Tylenol kids go to, man. I promise you, like they need to have like what else is going on? So I heard that they unfired Jimmy Kimmel, which is very interesting. Which I don't know. Do y'all agree with that or disagree with that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So I think it's a good thing. I don't know if he's going to actually get his show back or not, but I believe it's a good thing. Hold on, I gotta answer this text. Hold on. Hold on, give me one second. I gotta answer this. It's about the job I did last night. Well, I'm still with. Let me answer it now. And okay, it's finished. And what else I gotta say about it? Okay. I agree, Malik. So the whole thing with Jimmy Kimmel, with him getting fired and unfired, and this whole Sinclair broadcasting situation, I think it was very close to infringing on our freedom of speech, especially for a comedian, somebody that is paid to make jokes. And I think it's a scary time when we just allow the administration to just pull the strings at this level. Because I think what Biden and them was doing, I think it was a very slippery slope back then as well. So see, we fail on this channel. So when Biden and them was trying to push forward, even though I give them a little bit less because they was trying to push it as it was a health situation and that people was giving misinformation, like, you know, putting bleach in your veins. Yes, I agree with that. Anybody that's saying stupidness like that, fact check it. But I believed in the fact checking part of the Biden administration. However, when they was attempting to silence people, hey, that was very dangerous. And then now I believe the Trump administration took it to another level of censorship. Maybe he's going to be back on tonight. I mean, that would be good, I guess. Talk your shit. And the sugar pump going at it. Yeah, so you know, like, so I think that's good because censorship is a scary thing. Damn, you have no subscriptions? Sheesh, that's a good thing. Speaking of subscriptions, you know what? Let me show you something. Hold on. All right. How about that? Shout out to everybody that received a membership. Please maintain your memberships. I really would appreciate it. Ooh, shout out to Tony Gold. I wonder where he been at. Haven't seen him in a while. Shout out to everybody that received the membership. Make sure you maintain it. I really appreciate it if you did. Helps me out a lot. Shit. Y'all crazy as hell. Let's see what else the thing's been going on in the world today. Let me see. I'm gonna do this. So I had some things that were saved. Let's see some of the things that was said about Jasmine Crockett. How about that? Because I think that was just wild. What is this? All right. Hold on. All right. Let's do this. All right. Damn. So like it's just simple. Like, who disagrees with that? And what is your thought on why you disagree to that? That's my only thing. Where is the disagreement at? Any black conservative out there, I would love for you to hit the pen and tell me, where do you disagree with that? I would love to hear it. But here's the thing. This is what Laura Loma said. Isn't it a black job when I expose your boss for being a racist hood rat who enjoys promoting political violence? And look, this is how she wrote it. She wrote it AXXXXIN. I'm asking you this question. If you have tips about Jasmine and her staff, send here. Crazy. That is crazy talk. That is, I don't understand. Right? What else you saying? Why these bitches be trifling? Girl, if you finna play with me, you best be ready for the truth. I'll be spitting on your weave. I can spit mad bars, Jasmine. Baby girl don't like the taste of her own medicine. You feels me? Oh my God. That's crazy. This is what this lady is saying. And she's part of the Trump administration. She's a part of the Trump administration. So this is crazy. Oh, you need to see it? You didn't see it? Hold on. I got you. I got you. I dare you, new culture empire. This is what I'm sharing, my brother. Oh, man. That's what I'm sharing right there. That's what she said. Not your feels me. That's what she said. You feels me? This is what this lady was saying. Come on. This is crazy talk. Crazy. What else she said? Jasmine Crockett, homeboys and homegirls are big mad. I called her what she is. Ghetto. I guess I'm finna watch my back. God forbid Shaniqua pops a cap in my ass. You feels me? Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. Politics is getting messier and messier, goddamn. This is crazy. Hey, new culture. This is crazy. You got to admit. That is a white woman saying these things. Finna, you feel like this is out of, oh, okay. All right. There we go. There we go. New culture. The new culture part said, nah, she out of pocket. All right. That's what I'm talking about. This is what's been going on, though. This is what's been going on. This is what we've been trying to told y'all. Man, this should be crazy. This shit done got crazy out here, man. All right. So as long as we being honest with it, then I'm all good. As long as we being honest about what these people are saying, then it's all good. Like, hey, this is not cool. Not even close. Ain't no way this is you're supposed to be that comfortable being that. That is blatant racism, in my opinion. Blatant. So I don't know how anybody could say that that's not. That's blatant to me. Hey, what, that's the Trump administration. That's what she's a part of. That Laura Loma, she's a part of the Trump administration. She out there pushing this kind of rhetoric. It's crazy. It's wild. It's not fair. It's not cool. Anybody want to hit the link is pinned at the top. It's all good. And these type of stuff been going on for a long time, right? So, and we understand that these type of things been going on. Well, let me see. Am I still sharing my screen? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy to me as well. Like, we see this happen time and time again. What is going on with this thing? Hold on. So this is the winner of Miss USA. This is the winner of Miss USA. The black woman won Miss USA, but they all jumping and going crazy over the runner-up. I wonder why. This is just what it is. It's just what it is. And my main issue is that too many black conservatives act as if this is not going on. This is the problem. Nah, that's not getting praised. They all jumping in. Hey, look, they are more concerned about the runner-up than the person that actually won. This is not stretching it. To me, this is not a stretch. It's like 20 women over with the runner-up, because she might look a certain way. And there's one lady that said, oh shit, let me go over and say something. Now you see it. As long as we can see it. And once we just start being truthful about what's actually happening in our society, maybe we could move forward. Yeah, I know. Erica Kirk, yeah, she's Miss Arizona. I don't know. Like, to me, that sounds like a conspiracy in itself. That, Miss Erica was a part of Donald Trump's beauty pageant. You know what I'm saying? So Renee says she's seen this as well. Like, this is craziness. This has happened all across the board. And we as human beings, we just need to start speaking out and say, hey, this is what's correct and this is what's not. We got to stop sugarcoating shit. We got to stop acting like we don't see what we see. There's something going on. When we keep ignoring things, we keep allowing for things like this to happen. And it should need to stop. Let me see. I'm not focused on it. This is what they did. Hold on one second. Hello? How you doing, Matt? Let me know when you're going to have your roofer there, because I want to be there with the roofer so we can just double check everything together. Okay, yeah, so the one that we took off, the unit that we took off, that existed curve, yeah, you can do whatever you need to do with that. Okay, yeah, so whatever you want to do with that, that's fine. However you want to block it off or take it out. Yeah. So, but let me know, when are you planning on scheduling the roofer? Okay, please let me know so we can all be there together, and let's get this thing done. All right, speak to you soon. All right. All right, let me. Oh shit, I wasn't on mute. Great, but I didn't say anything that y'all didn't. It's okay. All right, so we got. I didn't. All right, so let me see what the new culture empire is saying. We've been seeing the same ish for 60 years. I'm not going to stop ever. Stop looking for them to accept us. I give AF who accepts me. No, so no, that's not, no. They have to know. They got to stop doing the shit on purpose. If you're going to say that you are not a certain thing, then you need to act like you're not that thing. If you are going to be racist, then don't be mad when we call it out. That's the only situation, culture empire. Once we start calling it out, don't get mad at just because we're saying a spade is a spade. If you're going to be racist, then fine. We should be able to call you that, and it shouldn't be no problem. The issue is that every time when we call it out, it is some black conservative because they mama took some Tylenol. They want to say, no, he's not racist. He's for no, he ain't. There we go. That's all I'm saying, Culture Empire. I'm just want to call it out when I see it. When it happens, I'm calling it out. That's it. I'm not trying to put the jacket on somebody that don't deserve it, because there's plenty of people that's on our side that's from different cultures. But when it's time to put the jacket on them, whether they are Democrat or Republican or whatever party they are part of, once they start showing their face, we need to put that jacket on their ass and make them wear it. And let them know that we see you. That mask came off, and now you're going to have to wear that mask until you change. Straight up. Make them stand on it. We tired of them keep trying to hide behind these things, man. Tired of it. God damn it. Trying to make it seem like I'm the crazy one. I ain't crazy. I know what I be seeing. Shit. I know exactly what I be seeing. Let me see what Don. Hold on, I just found something. Let's see what Don talking about. Don talking some craziness. Let's see what he talking about. What up, y'all? And anybody that's on the vertical side, if you want to hit the link is on the other stream. I have 2 streams going. I got a vertical one and a regular one, so you can choose whichever side you want to be on. But the other side, you can actually hit the link and you can join the panel. All right, so let me see. Let me make it a little bit bigger. All right. Let me do that. All right, let's press play.
There's 54%, and in Switzerland, beautiful Switzerland, 72% of the people in prisons are from outside of Switzerland. When your prisons are filled with so-called asylum seekers who repaid kindness, and that's what they did, they repaid kindness with crime. It's time to end the failed experiment of open borders. You have to end it now. See, I can tell you, I'm really good at this stuff. Your countries are going to hell.
Damn.
In America, we've taken bold action to swiftly shut down uncontrolled migration. Once we started detaining and deporting everyone who crossed the border and removing illegal aliens from the United States, they simply stopped coming. They're not coming anymore. We're getting a lot of credit, but they're not coming anymore. At least the number was.
Woo. Wow. That's I don't know what to say about that. That's an interesting point of view. What's your thoughts on that? Hey. Hey, also I know that man could say anything and nobody bat an eyelash. That's one thing I do know. Hey, his supporters don't really give a damn about what he be saying. I guess did he help clean up the border? I guess so. I guess so. I mean, I guess if y'all cool with it, then I guess I gotta be cool with it. If everybody that support him, everybody that supported the MAGA situation, they try to act like everything that he does is great. Hey, fuck it. It is what it is. Other countries are going to hell because they try to help people that's in scary situations out. That man be saying a lot of stuff, man. He be saying a lot of things. I don't know. That's kind of wild, though. That's kind of wild. Yeah, I agree. No other president would have been vocal like that because it doesn't make sense to be vocal like that. He ain't no politician. That shows that the merit-based system. He got in because he put that dog whistle out there. Everybody knew the assignment except for us. We understood what was going on. They understood what was going on. They understood what we were saying. And we understand the real reason why he fought immigration so much is because, the population was dwindling. So they had to do something to fight back. Fine. I get it. I guess so. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump be wilding. Trump be wilding. And so, like, also, like, did you see the latest thing that he said about Charlie? Like, he said, you know what? I'll play it because y'all gonna make it seem like I'm saying something that man said. I ain't do it. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this sound right here. We're gonna play this one. Let me see. Who just entered the building? Who just entered the building? Welcome to the show. ADS. Good day, sir. How are you doing today? All right. What you mean he got a brain worm? Dang. Damn. Hey. So what is he doing? All right. So he has a worm in his brain. They took it out, I'm assuming. All right. So they took out they took, so what is your thoughts on this Tylenol is the reason for all this autism going on in the world? Do you believe that black conservative parents was the one taking Tylenol? So you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I think it's interesting. So what's your thought on this whole Jasmine Crockett, the way how she got attacked? Mm, mm. We definitely need some balance. And I think that's the scariest part about it, that people are acting as if you vote Democrat, you're part of the plantation. And if you vote Republican, you're not part of the plantation. I think that's the scariest part to me. Yeah, I agree 100% because I think that's the only way to keep politics honest as well. So because once they realize that you are only on the Republican side, that you're gonna vote them no matter what, or vice versa, that's when you have a real problem. I think if everybody was just able to vote what was in their best interest of their neighborhood, community, state, city, blah, 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 I think politics would be a lot different. It'd be a little bit more honest. It won't be this whole Republican versus Democrat situation that we have going on. Mm, yeah. Mm, mm, hmm, mm. What the hell did I just do? Huh. My string y'all acting strange, but it's okay. Huh. What is this? I don't know. Stream y'all acting crazy. Maybe I got too much things going on. But you still there, right? Yeah, you still here. I can hear you. I can hear you. So you still there. So let me try to do this because I don't know what the hell's going on with maybe I just got too much going on. You know what I'm saying? So let me fix that.